This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we're working our way through the dog days of August, make sure that you and your dogs and your cats and any other critters that you may have around stay well cared for and stay well hydrated. One of the best ways to stay hydrated is using that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means it's time for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where numbers of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We are working towards our next pay-per-view event, which will be in about 5 weeks from now. It is the Fiendish Stockade. It is our version of Hell in a Cell, and we are working our way towards some matches inside that stockade as well. But we have matches to take care of before then, and we have some business I'd rather not take care of, but I'm going to have to, especially within my own faction that I'm the leader of, the Cauldron. A couple of weeks ago, we had our Coronation Tournament where we crowned the Duke and Duchess of Grappler's Keep. Those tournaments were won by Bird versus Plane and Lydia Heels. Before the matches began, I was scheduled to be part of a warm-up match ahead of time. Producer Trav and I were going to take each other on inside the Dice Tray as kind of a warm-up match to get the crowd all hyped and excited and everything. But as I was being introduced into the ring, into the auditorium, well, let me just show you what happened. I'm not sure we're going to have any of the audio here, but as you can see, getting ready to enter into the ring. My entrance music is playing and everything, getting myself all hyped up, worked up, and ready to go. All set, making my entrance as I normally do, trying to get to help get the crowd up. And here comes Trooper out of nowhere in the back. He's scheduled to be in the tournament. He goes for a drop kick and misses. Tries again and again misjudges it, maybe because the light ain't trying to see what's going on. He hits me with a brogue kick. I start just defending myself, not knowing what's going. Didn't even realize it was Trooper at first until I started getting some swings there. Electric chair drop. I'm trying to knock some sense into him to try to make things stop, and Trooper keeps on coming with more and more strikes. I pick him up, powerbomb him to try to stop him. I'm not trying to wear him out because I know he was one of the favorites in the tournament. So just trying to calm him down. I don't know why he came after me from nowhere back there. I'm trying to get him worked down, but then he gets the reversal on me, exhausting myself in the process here. I get a kick in. I try to get some more strikes in. He gets a quick kick in there. Now he comes with a big flurry of blows, big uppercut there. Pulls me up to my feet, keeps the strikes going. And then hits me with a cutter right there. Pulls me up to my feet. Hits more strikes. At this point, I'm not able to defend myself. I'm practically out on my feet. Big stomp. And then that's when security came in to break everything up. We met at the commissioner's office and all that. He goes on. He accuses me of supposedly taking more time for doing that match to get more time for myself and get it and off of the tournament coming up that he was a part in. And I hate to say it, Trooper, he was favored in that, and I'm hoping his attack of me there didn't cause him not to have the energy in the championship match where he eventually lost to Bird versus Plane. He started blaming me for that as well when I had nothing to do with it. But anyway, so that's happened. things have been resolved, but as you'll see in the card here, there's going to be a match here on the card that wasn't originally planned, but is now happening because of that. So let's take a look to see, so you can see what our card is tonight. Our first match, we have Nerdalie versus Madame Gandalf, which is another big rivalry going on right now. We have Lydia versus Half-Arsed Hermit. She is our women's champion, going against the former champion. We have Jonathan Fry going up against Double Crits, a member of my faction, the Cauldron. We have Praxagorathesmophoria up against Charlie. We have Tall Squall going up against Landry, a battle of the big men here. We have the Women's Hunters Mark match with RaeDeeAnn going up against the Lurker. Lurker getting her first belt shot here. Has definitely earned it for sure. And then for the Men's Hunters Mark, I won the Men's Hunters Mark last week. And Trooper has demanded a shot at that belt. He said he should have been the one in that match, not me. I don't know the details on that. I didn't do the booking. I went with the booking. I was able to defeat the holder of the belt. And now I have it. Trooper is going to be challenging me for it. And in our main event, we have Producer Trav going up against Good Guy Pie. So, I'm sorry about that, everyone. I'm so distracted over Trooper's attack on me still that it's got me a little bit messed up here. So I'll show you the card here again. Nerdalie versus Madame Gandalf. Lydia versus Half-Arsed Hermit, the Battle of the Lydias. Jonathan Fry versus Double Crits. Praxagorathesmophoria versus Charlie. Tall Squall versus Landry. Lurker versus RaeDeeAnn. Trooper and myself. And Producer Trav and Good Guy Pie. And without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get tonight's action started. Here on Grappler's Keep. Loaded up here for everyone. Hopefully we should have a good series of matches here for you tonight. As we get things loaded up. No tag team action tonight. It's all singles matches. We will have some tag teams coming up in the next few weeks and all that, but it's all going to be singles action tonight. As we enter Diet Water Arena. The crowd is set and ready to go. A little subdued. I think they're a little perplexed over what Trooper did as well. Many of them didn't see that. A lot of people didn't know about it. We kept it quiet, but now it's come to the forefront. Turning that volume down just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get things started here. We got a rivalry going here between Nerdalie and Madame Gandalf. What started as chiding over who had the best shade of pink in their hair coloring to things that we really don't want to discuss from there further on. And Nerdalie has not really cared for Madame Gandalf's new look that she uses for singles action here. Madame Gandalf says, get used to it. This is when I'm not in tag team action. This is what I will normally be wearing. Nerdalie thought she was maybe trying to mock or imitate Nerdalie, but she insists that that isn't the case because this is a character that we will talk about the origins of the character here as we get the match going. And coming in first, you hear the music and those drums. The crowd knows that can only be one person. And here she comes. It's Nerdalie making her way to the ring, getting the headbanging going. And there's Madame Gandalf coming in from behind. Looks like this is getting serious here. She stops. Like she's not sure now. Nerdalie turns around. And now they're going to go at it before the match even starts here. The Sooty with the booty is just thrown Nerdalie into the ring apron there hard. Pulls her up. Gets the kick in, but Nerdalie comes back with some strikes of her own. Madame Gandalf blocks that, spins her around. Whips her hard. Big slam straight down. Pulls her up, wraps her up again, and now throws her again into the ring apron. Madame Gandalf scoops her up. They hook up. Grabs her up into fireman's carry. Slams her straight down. Pulls Nerdalie up to her feet. Big forearm shot there. And went for a German suplex, but Nerdalie was able to reverse it into a roll. And now Nerdalie comes back here. Big jawbreaker. Caught Madame Gandalf flush. Pulls her up to her feet. They go again. Now Madame Gandalf's thrown into the ring. Here comes Nerdalie. The ref signals the bell. And a sleeper slam there. And now it's ground and pound time for Nerdalie. Celebrates a little bit. Now comes right back. Pulls her up. Quick kick to the back. She's going upstairs. Big leg drop from the top rope. Now goes for a quick pin. 1, 2. No. Madame Gandalf kicks out. Nerdalie thought she had it there. Comes right back with a big stomp. And she's going to go upstairs again. Another leg drop from the top. Now she's going to the corner again, contemplating her next move. Madame Gandalf is still out. She's down. Goes to the second rope as Madame Gandalf slowly gets to her feet. Pulls her up. Brings her up. And a big power bomb straight down. Leg drop down the middle. Now goes for the quick pin. 1, 2. And a kick out. Nerdalie thought she had it there. These two have been bickering in the back rooms. Goes for a clothesline and misses, looks like. Springboard drop kick, however, doesn't. Madame Gandalf gets back up to her feet. Not been able to get any offense since back into the ring. And now, out of nowhere, the Witcher Slam. Big stomp. And now she's going for the Green Dragon Sleeper. She's got it locked in. Nerdalie's just out of reach of the rope. Struggling to get free. Is now able to bridge herself out. Big stomp there. They hook up. And big face plant straight down by Nerdalie. 1, 2. And Nerdalie does not get the pin. Madame Gandalf kicks out. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. And hits the peppermint twist. Going upstairs, we may see the sugar crash now. She's setting up for it. And hits it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Madame Gandalf made the quick strike early. But Nerdalie comes out on top. A big victory here for Nerdalie to start us off here this week on Grappler's Keep. Big win there for her in this ongoing rivalry that is spurred between her and Madame Gandalf. All over whose hairdresser used the best pink dye. Go figure. And now we go to women's action here. We got the Lydia versus Lydia here. Lydia Heels versus Lydia the Half-Arsed Hermit. Half-Arsed Hermit is our current women's champion. She holds the Mistress of Mayhem championship belt. However, she's got to keep her eye out for Hanimation, who holds the women's bag of holding. That's our equivalent to the bag of the Money in the Bank briefcase with WWE. Hannah can cash that in anytime she wants to go after that championship belt. And she took a preemptive strike last week at the end of a match that Hannah had with someone else. She came ringside and initiated an attack against Hannah. So I guess she's thinking maybe be preemptive will slow Hannah down from trying to cash the bag in. I don't know. We'll find out. As the current champion goes up against the former champion here on Grappler's Keep. Lydia's here waiting. She's already in the ring. And here comes Half-Arsed Hermit. Lydia's saying, waiting for her to come in, and Half-Arsed Hermit looks like she's not even going to do the match. Oh, look out. Hanimation's there, throws Lydia into the ring. And now She's in a match that she tried to get out of. And here we go. Lydia strikes quick. Big series of strikes on Half-Arsed Hermit. Big super kick, big kick there. And now it's ground and pound time by the former champion, who would love to have a chance to get that championship belt back around her waist. Pulls her up to her feet. This is a non-title match, but a big win would go a long way. Big pancake slam, 1, but only a 1 count for the former champ. Big stomp right on the face there. Turns around, going for a big face stretch there. Almost like a camel clutch, but doesn't have the knees up and around. She gets out. And now Lydia keeps it up, spins her over, right into a big divine smite kick. Pulls her up. Half-Arsed Hermit blocks that forearm shot, scoops her up. Nice Northern Light suplex by the champion. Quick kick to the back. Big stomp, handstand with a double knees to the chest. Going upstairs. Big body press, almost like a frog splash there. Grabs her by the arm and the leg, gonna pull her away from the ropes. Goes for a quick pin, 1, only a 1 count. As now the champion's taking control, trying to take control of this match. Whips her hard into the ropes, over the ropes, down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. There outside the ring. Stays back. Maybe waiting for a 1 count out. Now leads up to big suicide dive past the pole. Goes for a knee drop, but nobody home there. But now she comes right back after Lydia, who tries to block what was there. Big guillotine leg drop there. Here's the handstand, double knees again. And Half-Arsed Hermit's all over now. Lydia comes back charging. Slams, grabs the arm, slams down. Wraps her hard into the steps. It's either going to be the steps or the post with that one. Looks like the steps won that one. And now Lydia tries to get everything back together as Half-Arsed Hermit returns in. And then the strikes come back and forth. Scoops her into fireman's carry. Big spinning slam down by Half-Arsed Hermit. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count, however. Giving some sort of signal there. She's going up top rope. There's that frog splash again, but the knees were up this time. Lydia was ready. Pulls her up. Big slap across the face. Kick to the gut. Big slap again. Another quick kick. The strike's going. Quick drop kick by Lydia. And now she's going up second rope. Nice Hurricane Rana. And now Lydia celebrates a little bit as Half-Arsed Hermit gets back up. And now here comes the witch's brew of blows there. Gets the kick in. 1, 2. But Lydia had a hold of the rope, and the ref once again missed the rope. Half-Arsed Hermit gets the count. Lydia maintains the championship with the victory there. No sign of Hannah coming in to cash in. So it's not going to happen this week, unlike last week with Corey. So Half-Arsed Hermit gets the win. Now we go to men's action here. We have Jonathan Fry out of Strength Unlimited. Along with he's going to be going up against my stablemate, Double Crits. Big Bad JF will be in the ring against him. This will be definitely going to be a power battle here for sure. Both of these wrestlers known for their power moves, but they both have good athletic ability in the ring as well, which will show from time to time. So this is going to be interesting to see how this match goes. Most people are expecting this to be a good old-fashioned slobber knocker brawl, but we'll find out what happens. Is this going to be power or is this going to be finesse? Personally, I'm thinking it's going to be more towards the power side, but we'll find out here in just a moment. There's the screen. Strength Unlimited has arrived, which means it's with that music, it can mean only one thing. The big man himself, Jonathan Fry, enters the ring area, slowly making his way down, making everybody wait until he's ready to enter the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Absolution from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 343 pounds, Demon Knight.
He's in the full Lord Soth armor here for those fans of that series. Jonathan Fry is taking on the personation of Lord Soth himself as he enters the ring. Looks like he is set. Looks like he is ready to go. Always a force and an intimidating presence here inside the ring and outside. And here comes his opponent.
And his opponent, representing the Blue Bloods from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 283 pounds, JF the Butcher.
JF making his way down to the ring. It's time for some double crits. He's a big, formidable presence in himself. He'll only look smaller in the ring just because he's going up against Lord Soth. Otherwise, he's usually and quite often the big man inside the ring. He'll be a little bit smaller, but he'll be just as strong and just as tough. The Battle of the Big Men coming up here next on Grappler's Keep. Jonathan is ready. JF is as well. There's the bell, and here we go. And Jonathan comes out swinging, as does JF. They exchange strikes. JF picks him up. Nice little gut buster there. Shoulder right into the gut with the drop down. Pulls him up to his feet. Gets the strike in. Whips him around hard into the turnbuckle. And now JF's getting the strikes in, and down goes Jonathan. Pulls him out. Mini powerbomb right there. Another big stomp. Pulls him up to his feet. They hook up. Whips him hard into the corner again. Big elbow shot. Another elbow shot. And down goes Jonathan. It's been all JF so far. They hook up again. Hard into the other corner. Bounces into the ropes. And big running fist shot. And JF has got going here, but gets a little careless. Goes for the kick. And Jonathan stops it. Pulls him into a clothesline. Now throws JF over the ropes. Down onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats there. Jonathan's trying to get to JF, but the ref holds him back. Now they're both inside the ring, and here comes Jonathan with the strikes. Got the choke slam up. He's got the soft slam right there. Pulls him up. Old-fashioned veal throw. Picks him up by the sides of the head and throws him. Second rope. Goes for a body splash, but totally miscalculates. Scoops him up. And bounces JF off the ropes. Strikes a victory pose already as JF gets up to his feet. And clobbers him with a big clothesline of his own. Bends the arm up. Big stomp right at the elbow. Ground and pound time. Some more ground and pound just to make sure. See what he's got planned next. And now JF's going top rope. Don't see this too often. Body splash of his own. But Donovan got the knees up. Looks like he's trying to go for the triangle there. The strong finish from it by strength saves, but instead JF gets the reversal. Big clothesline, but doesn't get the 3 count. He thought he had it there. Bends the arm up. Big stomp once again. Pulls him up to his feet. And a big spear out of nowhere. He's waiting for Donovan to get up. And he's going for the full Nelson. He calls it the double crit. He's got it locked in pretty good. Even on as much taller as he is. Now throws him down. Big stomp. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And a big victory here. 4 double crits. JF and the Cauldron get themselves a victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, JF, the Butcher.
A big win. Big win over an even bigger opponent. That's the commissioners and bookers will be looking at that when they look at matches in the future. Good win there for JF. Now we go back to women's action here with Praxagorathesmophoria up against the child of Cthulhu herself, Charlie. Prax, former women's tag, part of the former tag team champions, Fire Rose. Charlie is in the tag team that is now the women's Queens of the Keep champions. She and Susanna Grace are known as the tag team Enthralled. They are now the champions, but this is going to be solo action between the two. Charlie is a part of the new women's faction known simply as the Coven. We saw Half-Arsed Hermit earlier. She's the head of the Coven. She's the leader of that faction. And she'll be going up against Prax here tonight. Should be an interesting matchup here. There's some animosity between these two groups. They've had a lot of solo and tag team action against each other, and there's no love lost between these two inside the ring, that's for sure. And Prax, she is our bard, and she is going to do a concert from inside the dice tray. Interesting. As she gets things going, the crowd doesn't necessarily like it too much, but and looks like she's yakking to the crowds there now. And not necessarily being too complimentary, but then again, the crowd's been booing her, so I can understand a little bit maybe why she isn't so complimentary. I don't know if she's trying to explain the song she's doing, if she's going into the classical references of it. I don't know what's going on for sure. They don't have me hooked up to the sound of her mic there. She's not talking quite loud enough for us to pick it up, but the crowd's able to hear it. And it sounds like they don't like what they're hearing. Looks like she's going back to playing here. Nope, she's still talking. Still talking and not playing. And they didn't like that either. Now she goes back to playing here. Excellent musician out there. I don't know if they don't like the chords or if they don't like the lyrics. My guess is the lyrics. Yeah, it looks like she's not winning the crowd over with the music either. Looks like she's ignoring them and playing anyway, though, being the professional that she is. And looks like the concert is over, at least for now. As Prax puts her guitar in the corner. Looks like she's ready to begin. Stools out of the way. And now, half of the tag team champions.
Representing the Fallen from England, one half of the Women's Tag Team of Honor Champions,
Charlie making her way down to the ring, belt around her waist. Looking to create mayhem wherever she goes. Holds up her tag team championship belt proudly. Looks like she's ready to go. Prax is all set, staying loose. Charlie's ready to pounce. And here we go. And Prax comes early with a kick, but Charlie grabs her, throws her towards the corner, but ends up hitting the ref, gives Prax a chance to recover. Greco-Roman knuckle lock there, lifts her up, showing some core body strength there, now slams her down. Big kick to the back, big stomp. Standing on the hand, and knee drop right onto the upper arm and elbow. And now some ground and pound right to the side of the head. Big kick to the back, and Prax is taking offense early. She's going upstairs. Is she going for the E major, the big elbow? Went for it early. Standing on the arm again, another big knee drop. And meanwhile, here's her this is Charlie's tag team partner, Susanna Grace, creating enough of a distraction to Prax, and here comes Charlie with a quick roll up. Almost steals a pin right there. Prax comes right after. Now here comes Charlie on the assault. Lifts her up. Big power bomb, sit out power bomb. That was just a distraction Charlie needed. Here comes Prax again. But kicks out. Charlie kicks out and scoops her down. Nice quick takedown there. Waits in the corner, but Prax is ready with the big boots there. Pulls her up. Scoops her up one arm into a backbreaker. Both arms now. Another backbreaker. Pulls the arm out. Here comes that knee drop onto the arms once again. Again, some more ground and pound, some good old-fashioned noogies, as we used to call it back in the day. I don't know if they still call it there or not. She is definitely targeting both arms on Charlie, that's for sure. Now goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Charlie tries to get back up. Quick German suplex by Prax. And now she's going to go upstairs. Are we going to see E major again? There it is. Nails it. Pulls Charlie up to her feet. Quick kick. Wraps her up. And there's the final measure. Goes for the pin. Nope. She got to the ropes. Big stomp. Prax celebrating a little bit. Flips her over. Quick kick to the back. And now here comes Charlie back. Some quick strikes. And a spinning clothesline. Discus spin clothesline there. Grabs the legs. And she's going for the meat grinder. She's got her locked in the middle of the ring. Out of the reach of the ropes. Locked in good, but she's able to flip herself around and kick Charlie off. Wraps her up. Spins around into a nice spinning backbreaker there by Prax. Pulls Charlie away from the ropes. Flips her over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no, right the last moment, Charlie kicks out. Prax comes right after, slams her back down again. Goes to get her, but quick kick by Charlie, who just literally walks over. Now a big kick. Charlie's going upstairs. Waiting for Prax to get up as she slowly gets to her feet. Body splash, misses, but Prax is not able to take advantage. Now comes with the kicks and the strikes. Sees her opportunity. Here comes Charlie kicking back. Strike blocked there. Prax wraps her up. Quick snap suplex. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. Wraps her up. The final measure once again. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Charlie kicks out again. Prax is mad. She thought she had it there. I don't know if she's mad at herself or she's mad at the ref. I'm hard to tell right now. Going upstairs once again. Again, going for E major. The elbow misses. Nobody home. Charlie scoops her up. Dragon screw. Slams the leg down. Looks like she may have hurt the knee. Pulls Prax up to her feet. Wraps her up. And she's going for the meat grinder one more time. Again, locked in the middle of the ring. Nowhere for Prax to go. Is she going to be able to work herself free this time? Charlie breaks the hold instead. Now goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. With a little help, outside help with interruption by her tag team partner, Charlie gets the victory over Prax. Big win for Charlie here, as the Coven continues to show its dominance here in Grappler's Keep. All right, men's action here. We got big guys once again. We have Tall Squall up against Landry. Tall Squall has leader of his own faction, the Vice, named after the long-running D&D campaign in his homebrew world. You can still catch that on YouTube. Very highly recommended viewing, and he will be going up against Landry, one of my former DMs, versus someone who I would love to be a player in one of his campaigns. This is going to be a fun matchup to see here, as the Vice has been making a pretty good push with victories as of late. We'll see if Tall Squall can keep that going here tonight. And entering first, it's going to be Tall Squall, the dean of D&D Fitness.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Florida, weighing in at 274 pounds, D.M.J.
Tall Squall, half of the tag team, the Dudes, along with his tag team partner, Bird versus Plane, or should I say Duke Bird versus Plane, since he won the Coronation Tournament a couple of weeks ago. We saw the Duchess Lydia earlier. Her crown was already off because she was in the ring ready to go. We missed her entrance. And now Tall Squall waits for his opponent to come in. From the DM of the game to the game itself.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 242 pounds,
All right, Landry making his way down to the ring. Taking his time, keeping himself hydrated with his bottle of diet water, I would imagine. As he gets himself ready to go, never afraid to put on a show for the crowd as he enters. Works his way around to the ring. Always good at getting the crowd up. Whether it's in his favor or against him, one or the other, he doesn't care. He just likes to get the crowd noise going. He says all he needs is the noise to feed him. It doesn't have to be cheers. It can be boos. But either way, he thrives on that noise out there. And looks like we are ready to begin our next match. Tall Squall is set. Landry's ready as well. And here we go. And it's Landry's turn coming out striking first. Already posing, flexing, and celebrating as Tall Squall gets back up. He comes right back at him. Brings him over to the ropes. Whips him hard across the way. Swing and a miss on the clothesline. A lot of rope action. And now there was the big clothesline by Landry. Celebrates a bit there in the corner. Almost gets himself tangled, but still gets hold of Tall Squall. Scoops him up. Holding him up. Getting that blood rushing all down to the head. And now hits the suplex. Landry's going upstairs. Top rope. Waiting for Tall Squall to get up. Not sure what he's got planned here. Goes for a splash, it looked like, or maybe a spear off the top rope, but went right over his target. Tall Squall takes advantage. Turns him around, gets him on a nice neckbreaker. Goes for a running senton, but Landry got the knees up. Quick jawbreaker on the knee there. Scoops him up. Nice over-the-shoulder throw by Landry. And Tall Squall's yet to get any good offense going. And as I say that, there's the reversal with the ground and pound by Tall Squall. More ground and pound there by the big man. And now Tall Squall's going upstairs. Big elbow to the back and nails it. Pulls him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count for Tall Squall. Whips him hard into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle, and now Tall Squall elbows his way free. They hook up again. Landry wraps him up. And pancake straight down. Pulls him away from the ropes. Flips him over to go for the pin. Only a 2 count as Tall Squall kicks out. Pulls him up to his feet. Big fist right to the head there. Pulls Tall Squall right back up. Scoops him up. Hits the Reaper. Big elbow. Hits the Reaper spine buster there. The scythe is his spine buster there that we just saw. Now he's going upstairs again. Waiting for Tall Squall to get up. Double axe handle from the top rope. Goes for the pin. Will this finish it? 1, 2. No. Tall Squall gets the shoulder up. Landry's arguing that was 3, but no. Said no. Goes for the kick. Tall Squall blocks it. Big clothesline of his own. Slams the head down. And now lifts him up. The big stomp on the back straight down. Pulls him up. They hook up. Spins him around. Skullcracker. And now Tall Squall's going upstairs. Hits the Stormbird. He went for it, but Landry got the legs up. Pulls him up. Landry gets the shot going with the strikes now. But a nice jawbreaker reversal there by Tall Squall. Scoops him up. Rams him hard in the turnbuckle, then throws him out. Goes to the ropes. Hits the senton. And now goes for the pin. 1. Nope, only a 1 count. Pulls him up to his feet. Spins around. He's going for the vice. He's got it locked in. Landry's in the middle of the ring, out of reach of the ropes, but he's able to power his way through and get a sidewalk slam out of it. Quick kick. Wraps him up. Hits the lunar bomb. Pulls him up to his feet once again, and now he's going to lock the vice in again, even more in the center of the ring. Can Landry get out? He's got it locked in tight. Tall Squall breaks it, flips him around, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and a big win here for Tall Squall. Slow start to the match. But once the storm got rolling, the bird in the storm took over. A big win for Tall Squall here tonight on Grappler's Keep. As I said, the Vice has had a good string of wins here as of late. Shown here by their captain. Congratulations to Tall Squall for a big victory here tonight. And now we have our 2 belts that we defend every time we have a stream. For those of you who aren't familiar with what we do here, the Hunter's Mark is our equivalent of the television or internet championships. It is a fighting championship that has to be defended every time we have a stream unless there's a circumstance otherwise, like a previous booking for a tag team match or things of that nature. Our current holder is RaeDeeAnn. She is the 4th member of Half-Arsed Hermit's stable, the Coven, and Hermit's going to be in her corner as playing the role as her manager tonight. So some people have said some other things about that relationship, but we'll talk about that later. And she's going to be going up against the newest member of the Keep. It is the Lurker. This will be her first chance at a title belt here, so this will be interesting to see how the Lurker is going to be able to fare against RaeDeeAnn here tonight. Let's go ahead and get our match started. And coming out first, it's the challenger. Representing every person there in the stream here on Twitch. They may not chat much. They may not do a lot of things, but they're there in the audience. They are the faithful. They are the Lurker, the hero of every stream.
Contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the Women's Internet Fighting Championship. Introducing the challenger from the Internet Web Hero.
The Lurker rolls her way into the ring. Not just only happy to be there, but happy to have this title shot. Big moment here for the newest member of the Keep. Definitely a crowd favorite for sure. The place would erupt if she was able to get the win, but it's not going to be quite that easy. As we wait for her opponent to enter. There she is. She holds the Women's Hunter's Mark. It's RaeDeeAnn.
Champion, accompanied by the Witch, representing the undead from Elysian Fields. She's the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, RaeDeeAnn.
RaeDeeAnn making her way down to the ring. You can catch her on Scion, Birth of the New Gods RPG that I am in on Wandering DM on the Wandering Society's channel. Simon the Wandering DM is our GM for that one. But right now, she's got her sights set on defending the Hunter's Mark. This will be her first title defense. If she gets if she gets 4 victories in a row while wearing the Hunter's Mark, she automatically gets a title shot. However, if she were to do that, that title shot would be up against none other than Half-Arsed Hermit, who is the Mistress of Mayhem Women's Champion. So that could pose a problem. Hopefully they have figured out how they're going to handle that, but we will see. There's the belt they're going to be competing for here tonight. The PA announcer again introducing their competitors here. Introducing the Lurker. And now introduces RaeDeeAnn, holding up that belt up high and proudly. Handing it over for the first time. Lurker looks at the belts, confirms that's the title she's shooting for here. Ref holds it up for everyone to see. And Lurker is poised and ready to go. RaeDeeAnn's relaxed and chilled. Here's the bell, and here they go. Lurker's not wasting any time. Quick Hurricane Rana. Pulls the arm out. Big double stomp right onto the arm. Lurker not wasting any time going after RaeDeeAnn. Another stomp. Looks like she wants to target the arms. It walks right into a quick kick out of RaeDeeAnn. Big forearm shot there. Another big one. And the Lurker goes down. Big boot. Now has the boot right on the chin and the throat there, looks like. Trying to slow the air supply down for the Lurker. Has it there again. Breaks it at the ref's count. Now goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. RaeDeeAnn didn't have it quite there yet. She's going upstairs. Big leap and elbow shot. That was a lot of air that she covered there. Quick kick to the back. Pulls her up to her feet. Big forearm shot. Rakes the eyes. Another quick kick. Wraps her up. Spinning backbreaker. Throws her off. And again has that boot right on that chin, trying to slow the wind and oxygen down. Scraping dust off her feet. Now Lurker comes right back up. Quick Hurricane Rana again. Slams RaeDeeAnn down. Now she goes upstairs top rope. But RaeDeeAnn's waiting for her there. Looked like she went for a leg drop. It looks like she mostly missed, but I think she got enough of RaeDeeAnn to knock her down. She's going up again. Goes for the emote. Hits it. Only a 1 count. Pulls her up to her feet. Throws her towards the corner, but the ref got in the way. Chance for RaeDeeAnn to get back into it, but no, the Lurker comes quick with the shots. Scoops her up. She might be going for the raid here. She's got her up on the top ropes. Hits the raid. Lurker goes for the pin. Will this be the belt? Nope. RaeDeeAnn gets hold of the rope. The ref sees this time. Lydia kind of shouted out as well. And now she's trying to get the Lurker's attention. Lurker does a handstand double knees. Holds the arms out and big knee shot by the Lurker. Goes upstairs again. Top rope. We'll see what she's waiting to do here. Nope, she pops down. Goes up. Quick Hurricane Rana again. Quick stomp. Tries to pull her up, but nope. RaeDeeAnn was ready to reverse. A quick face plant straight down. Lurker gets to her feet, wraps her up. Face plant down. Going for a leg scissor submission here. Lurker's not within reach of the ropes. Trying to get free. Finally does. RaeDeeAnn goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, she gets the shoulder up. RaeDeeAnn thought it was 3. So did Lydia. You can hear her screaming in the background. Quick kick to the back. Pulls the Lurker up. Quick kick. Sets her up for the unicorn. There's the DDT. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. And RaeDeeAnn has her first hunter's mark.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Internet Fighting Champion.
With Lydia cheering her on in the corner there. RaeDeeAnn holds the belt up proudly. Her first successful defense. A big win for her and for the Coven. And now we have the men's hunter's mark here. I won the hunter's mark last week. That was against Big Pig 50,000, wasn't it? Let me double check here. All of a sudden my memory's gone blank here. Yeah, Big Pig 50,000, won it off of him last week. As you saw at the beginning, Trooper is behaving a little strangely. Don't understand completely what's going on. Looks like my camera is frozen. So let's fix that real quick. Been having some trouble with this lately. There we go. All back fixed. So, attacked me before the Coronation Tournament 2 weeks ago. far as I know, we've got it hashed out, but one of the things that came from hashing that out is he wanted the shot at the hunter's mark. Normally, when it comes to belts and all that, we don't like to go after each other's belts and all that when we have them, but my theory is, at least the belt, I'm confident that I can beat Trooper, but if I do lose, at least the belt stays within faction. To me, that's the important thing. We've got the tag team belts, we've got the hunter's mark right now. We need to go after the men's championship belt currently held by Grimjack. But Trooper's going to try to see if he can win it from me. We're just going to go at it here. Best wrestler wins. As we get ready for Trooper to enter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Men's Internet Fighting Championship.
Representing the Cauldron.
Representing the Blue Bloods from the Renaissance. Weighing in at 158 pounds. Ian Tito.
Dressed in his costume as Ianto from Praxagorathesmophoria's Witcher Road's Home. He is making his way into the ring. Changed his look for this season, complete with the mustache. And he looks like he is set and ready to go. He was so close to winning the Coronation Championship, lost it to Bird in a very impressive and very athletic and acrobatic match. And now I guess he wants to try to make up for that by getting this belt instead, the one that I currently have. Can you smell what the hawk is cooking? And here I am carrying it in with me. I'm wearing the tag team belt, I think. Nope, I'm not. I left that behind because we're focusing on just this belt tonight. I'm tag team champions, the Advantage Roll tag team champions. Along with Pope World Build, we are Complications Inc. And we are the tag team champions. I now hold the Hunter's Mark. And just like RaeDeeAnn, if I defend it successfully 4 times in a row, I get a title shot. And an attempt for my second title reign.
Weighing in at 271 pounds, he is the Men's Internet Fighting Champion, the professional Robert Allen.
Holding the belt up proudly. This is the one we're going for here. This is my first time with the Hunter's Mark belt. I plan to try to hang on to it for a while. Let's see if I can defeat Trooper. He attacked me earlier. Now we'll hash it out here inside the ring. Where often these disputes are settled. Is here inside the ring. Looks like we are set and ready to go. There's the belt we're shooting for. Quite literally. PA announcer introduces Trooper to the crowd. He's all game face there. Introduces me, hold up the belt proudly. Now the ref comes over, and I hand the belt over. Trooper just nods and says, yes, that's my belt. Well, it's not yours yet, Trooper. You have to earn it. Holds it up for everyone to see. And we are set to go. Trooper getting himself loose. I'm all set and ready to go, and here's the bell. And I come out striking early, go for a quick kick, but miss. And now here comes Trooper with a flurry of strikes. Whips him all the way across downtown. Shotgun drop kick into the corner. Pulls up, springboard, did some flips there, but he missed with his aim. Gonna take advantage, get my strikes in. Pull him over to the ropes. Scoop him up and drop him top rope across the throat. Quick knee to the back. Show him I mean business. Spin around. Land, jump right on that shoulder. Scoop him up. Deadlift. Into a power slam. Right to the pin. But only a 1 count. Impressive. I celebrate, pose a little bit over Trooper. Pull him up. By the next, scoop him over. Big forearm strike across the chest. Hold the arm out. Big knee drop right on the arm. Quick kick again. Go for the knee drop, but nobody home. Here comes Trooper. Springboard. Nails me with the kick this time. Standing moonsault. Pulls me up to my feet. Here comes that flip again. Gets me with that Pele kick once again. Goes outside. 450 splash from the top, springboard from the top rope. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. And with a quick flurry, Trooper is now the Hunter's Mark champion. That came fast. That came quick. I guess I'll be the man about it. Congratulations, Trooper. You beat me. You get the Hunter's Mark. Wear it proudly for the Cauldron and defend it well. And now we're going to go into our main event action. Here we got producer Trav, former member of Strength Unlimited. Now he's off on his own. He's left that faction. He'll be going up against Good Guy Pie, another member of the Vice Tall Squalls group here. This should be a good matchup here. Should be a fun, interesting matchup. They've had some matches before. They've all been good, so this one should be a fun one as well. As we get things loaded up for our main event, hope you've all enjoyed the matches so far as we go into our last match of the night. Producer Trav's ready. Here comes Good Guy Pie, and here comes Corey from behind. These two have been going at it backstage for the past several weeks. Now Corey throws Good Guy Pie into the ring. They've had a big rivalry going for the past several weeks here. Look, Good Guy Pie says he's good to go. The ref starts it, and here we go. And here comes Pie out swinging. It may have woke him up, scoops him up. Nice little power bomb there. Goes up second rope, leg drop. Pulls Trav up. Looks like the last thing you want to do is get Good Guy Pie mad. This is what happens. Throws him over the rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Corey's been bragging him how big and strong he is, and Good Guy Pie has been saying, no, I'm pound for pound, I'm just as strong, if not stronger than you are. And that's caused a lot of arguments in the training area, in the locker rooms. Corey makes the attack here. They did not they were not very nice to each other last week when they went at it. As the count goes, oh, quick bulldog by producer Trav as he slowly gets things going his way. Quick slap across the face, couple quick stomps. And now doing the facial face stretch here. As the count continues, Good Guy Pie powers up to his feet to the vertical base and flips his way out of it. Into the ring apron goes producer Trav. Quick kick to the back as the count continues. Good Guy Pie gets back inside. Looks like he's going to wait for Trav to get in, and he does before the 10 count. They hook up. Trav scoops him up into fireman's carry, drops him on the top rope. Tried to catch him on the bounce, looks like, but he missed. Now celebrates a little bit, points to the crowd. Now comes back after Good Guy Pie. Slams him down once again. He's going to go upstairs, top rope, but Good Guy Pie's back up and catches him. Waits, and a big double axe handle from producer Trev. This good guy Pie wasn't able to stop him. Big forearm shot, missed with the kick there, but now whips Pie over the rope and down and goes right after him. No short rest here. Gonna just try to choke the daylights out of him out there, it looks like. Going after him again. Big elbow drop. Big stomp, but nobody there, and good guy Pie hits the quick spear. Pulls Trev up to his feet. Collar elbow hook up and hard into the ring apron. Pie comes back inside. And now comes back out, resetting the count. As they stalk each other, they hook up. Pie scoops him up. Spins him around. Big drop there outside on the mats. Spins him over. Quick kick to the back. More kicks. Big chops there. Hard into the ring apron. This time goes good guy Pie. As Travis celebrates a little bit. Grabs the arm. Big quick kick. Nice maneuver there. Slap upside the face and a stomp again as the count continues. They hook up. Good guy Pie throws Trav down the ways. Counts at 6. Pie gets back in the ring. And here comes Trav. Good guy Pie beating his chest. Scoops him up. And there's the producer's cut. Choke slam. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Good guy Pie walked right into the producer's cut. And that ended the match for Pie. Producer Trav wiping his hands, celebrating the big victory here tonight. And that's going to do it for us here on Grappler's Keep. Another good series of matches here. Some interesting turns of events. Trooper has the belt now. I hope he's happy, and hopefully things for us as a faction can move forward. We'll try to do so. Schedule from here on out. Saturday, you can catch me on the Wandering Society's channel for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, as we are in the Celtic underworld land of the dead, finding some creep people there that do not belong. And as we're trying to take care of them, so to speak, we've had an interesting turn of events. Tune in Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, find out what's going on there. Then Monday, you can catch my daughter Bonnie and I for Family Night at the Emporium, as we have started the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. We had some sound and video sync issues. I've got those all fixed, at least as far as I know they're fixed, so everything should work well for us again on Monday. And then Tuesday is the weekly Skyrim serial. We just completed our story known as the Random Legacy of Zarzur Tintaroth. And now we're going to be starting a new adventure with the most famous sister in Skyrim that you've never seen until this coming Tuesday. Join us there for Skyrim as we start a new weekly serial with that. And then we'll be back here for more Grappler's Keep here on Wednesday night. Let's see who we can go do a raid on here. I think I know where I want to go because they are back with their RPG that they have going based on the Good Society using their, yes, they are there. We're going to go ahead and raid Lindy this week. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Trooper SJP, who just beat me for the belt, is the GM for that one. Simon the Wandering DM is there as well. They are all members of the Keep. So we will go give them a join. Show Trooper no animosity with that. And I'll be putting some more stuff about the Trooper and I's interaction that I showed at the beginning of the stream earlier tonight. That'll be on our Discord, along with I will post what our new Skyrim character is going to look like as well. We also have a section that you can go ahead and comments on things there as well. We also have a section there called the prayer closet. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe prayer works. We believe that prayer changes things. If you have a need, a request, go ahead and place it in there, and we will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is, just use the praying hands emoji. We'll consider that what we call an unspoken request, and we will pray for that just as hard as if we actually knew what was actually going on. We don't need to know what it is. All we need to know is that the need's there, and we will pray for you that God's will works out for you on that. So go ahead and hit there. Let's go ahead and get things started for the raid. So until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.